Hey guys, what's going on? Before we get into the video, I want to make an announcement. Considering the coronavirus situation, I've decided to push up the launch date for the Self Mastery podcast. This is a dream I've had. I wanted to run a podcast that could inspire men to do better with their lives. And considering our lives have kind of been shaken up by this virus situation and more people are needing something to do because we can't go out and do the normal things we do, I decided to push up the launch date for this podcast. So tomorrow, March 21st, will be the first episode of the Self Mastery podcast. So if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss it. It's going to be a great show. So let's get into today's topic. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Keith. I made this channel to help men create their ideal lives through self-mastery. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm putting out new videos every single day to help guys just like you create their ideal lives. So let's get into today's video. The topic is how to increase your testosterone levels naturally, okay? The reason that you don't want to go out a lot, you can go out and get testosterone increases through injections. You can get testosterone injections, but the problem with these is it's going to cause your natural testosterone levels to drop, which means you're going to become dependent on the testosterone shots. It also causes your testicles to atrophy, so we don't want that. We don't want your nuts getting really small either. But these ways I've got right here will help you increase your testosterone naturally. There are also, I don't have them on this list, but I'll go ahead and make a mention of them. There are some testosterone supplements on the market that you can get at like GNC, the P6 brand by Cellucor, the Nugenix brand, and all these types, and they work. But if you're in your 20s, your testosterone, your free testosterone is already pretty high based on what its natural level should be. So it's going to do very little to help with that. Whereas these things here, they will actually help bump up your ability to produce free testosterone. So let's get into it. The first thing we've got on the list is D-Aspartic Acid. And I'm going to grab that actually. All right, D-Aspartic Acid right here. This stuff, it's a supplement. You can get it in a lot of testosterone boosters, but it's only about 20 bucks. And if you're in your 20s, this is a really effective supplement for increasing your testosterone. I take it on a pretty regular basis. You're going to notice an increase in libido, an increase in your testosterone. You're going to be more focused, stronger. It's a big benefit. And honestly, it's something you don't really need to cycle off of. You can cycle on and off of it if you want. I don't take it all the time, but it's not like it's going to really affect your body in a negative way if you just keep doing it. That's the first thing I want to put out there. That's a big one. Now let's get into some more here. Heavy weightlifting, that's on here. Particularly doing things like deadlifts and squats are really big for your testosterone levels. Lower body movements, they have a stronger effect because typically you're lifting more weight. They also produce more muscle because they're bigger muscles. Your legs are bigger than your arms, for example. So they're going to cause more testosterone production as a result of doing those workouts. Compound movements in key as well, doing things like your bench presses are going to increase your testosterone more than say like a chest press machine because of the amount of weight, because of the way the exercise requires more of the body to get it done, things like that. So hitting your compound movement exercises. A good diet, that's the next thing. For a good diet, what you need is a lot of high-fat foods. So like nuts are really good for your testosterone. Things like cashews, pistachios, walnuts, all these are very good for your testosterone level. But you also need to make sure that you are getting some carbs in there. If you're going completely zero carb or really low carb for a long time, this can cause your testosterone level to reduce as well. So we want to make sure we're getting around that. If you're starting on a ketosis diet, getting around that 30 carb level is fine for a week or two. After that, that's going to be too low. You need to be making sure you're getting at least about 60 grams of carbs a day. Also adequate protein. Adequate protein, you're looking at a gram per pound of body weight per day. That's what you got to get. You know, most people, their diets are not on point. Most people are not, and their testosterone is going to be lower as a result. If you just get your diet right, you're going to feel better. And the way this is going to work, it's not like you're going to be, people have this perception that getting your testosterone level up means you're just going to be this aggressive alpha male everywhere. It's not how it works. You're actually going to be more focused, more clear, more confident. Things aren't going to shake you as much. Your sex drive is going to go up, things like that. You probably will be more aggressive, but it's not like you turn into this aggressive He-Man. It's more of a rational state of mind that comes from testosterone, and that's because your stress hormones go down, and stress causes you to to act irrationally. Cortisol and testosterone, they're not completely interrelated, but as your cortisol level, which is your stress hormone, goes up, your testosterone level does go down. So if you can get your stress under control, your testosterone will go back up. And that's the next thing I had down here, was to reduce your stress. Doing things like meditation to keep your stress under control. Cold showers are also good for testosterone increases as well as reducing stress. So it's a double bonus. I take a cold shower every morning, and I mean I can really test to the benefits of that. Leave a comment below if you want me to talk more about cold showers. I know a lot of people have made videos on them, so I hadn't yet, but if you want me to talk about it, leave a comment down below. The last thing I had down here, getting more sunlight. Sunlight and vitamin D, if you can't get sunlight, are huge for your testosterone production. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, why is this so important? Getting your testosterone levels up, it's about getting into, like I said, a more rational state of mind. I can tell you, in times when I was very stressed in my life, when I was feeling very insecure about things, my testosterone levels, I didn't realize it, but they had gone down quite a lot. And it was just because of the stress and these things. And I found myself making stupid, erratic decisions over and over again. And as I look back, I can see where the faults were. You know, bad decisions with my business, bad decisions with girls, just weak decisions and things like that. And when you get your testosterone levels back up, you can get more in control of those types of situations. You can feel more confident. You feel better within yourself. You feel more in your body. You're going to be stronger. You're going to have more sex drive. You are going to emit more masculine pheromones as well, which some people are into the pheromone situation, where your body emits these pheromones that women can smell. They don't know they're really smelling them necessarily, but they're drawn to them, and men and women do the same, and men are drawn to them. Pheromones are actually a big reason why you're attracted to certain people. Because a lot of times you'll be attracted to someone with a similar pheromone to what you're used to in your family. That's why a lot of times you wind up with people who are like your family when you end up getting married in life. But those are the main reasons. You know, testosterone is going to help with that. It's going to help with your drive, all right? A lot of people, a lot of men, the reason they're not fired up to go do much with their life is because their testosterone levels are low, and it's because of their lifestyle. They spend all day inside playing video games, sitting on the couch. They're not getting exercise. They're eating crap food. So their testosterone levels are going to go down. This is why they talk about in the no-fat movement how your testosterone levels are going to go up, because they will, because you're doing less low-level behaviors. And these two things are very similar. You know, if you can get your testosterone levels up, you're going to get a lot of the same results that you get on the no-fat semen retention type of deal. So it's a really big thing for you to be considering doing. I really do recommend you just give this stuff a shot. This D-Aspartic Acid. I'm going to be totally honest. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I started getting morning wood like I was 14 again. It was crazy. I mean, I really recommend it to you if it's something, if you feel like you need a boost to get over the hump. You can pick it up at GNC for, like I said, $20. It takes about 3 or 4 days to start getting into your system, and you will feel a good result from it. And it doesn't really do much damage to, I mean, actually it doesn't. Basically, you would have to take it continuously for probably over a year for it to really start to do significant damage to you. So I really recommend giving that a shot if you're somebody who feels lethargic, feels like your testosterone is low. Maybe you're struggling with your energy levels are just really low. Maybe your sex drive's really low. If you need a boost in those areas, try something like that out. But if you haven't, the first one to focus on, I would say, is getting the diet and the exercise right. So get those two right, actually, because those are going to be the biggest ones to raise it, because those are usually the ones that are most out of balance. But after that, get the D-Aspartic Acid, give that a shot. Make sure you're getting out in the sun. Basically live like a man lives, you know. Take care of your body, take care of your health. Go outside in the sun like we've always done for thousands of years, you know. Be out in nature, you know. I mean, and a lot of times stress comes down to you're not living in the moment, you're not grounded. And the funny thing is, in the most comfortable situations is when you're most stressed. That's why, you know, if you get in a cold shower, you don't have time to think about the things stressing you out or giving you anxiety, because it just puts you in the moment. So getting yourself out of your comfort zone, going and doing things is going to help reduce your stress. Just basically live like a man would live, and no surprise, the testosterone, the male hormone, is going to go up. So guys, that's all I got for this one. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we've got the first episode of the Self Mastery Podcast coming out tomorrow. Subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on my next video.